All right, so we are Astra Wellbeing, and thank you for the opportunity today. So we'll get started with Josh, who will kick us off.
Before we start, we wanted to introduce ourselves and the members of our team. We have myself, Josh Bruehwiler, Taha, Moukara, and Johar Singh. We're all juniors at the Boston University Questrom School of Business. Alongside us, we have a team full of experienced advisors in a variety of fields. Technology leaders like the Chief Medical Officer of Microsoft, experienced clinicians, restaurateurs, and entrepreneurs. Without our advisors, we wouldn't be where we are today. Now, into our agenda. First, we'll discuss our story and mission for the company. Then we'll dive into the problem we are addressing, our platform, and its value proposition. Lastly, we'll dive into our marketing strategy and revenue generation model. Finally, we'll conclude with our roadmap and plans we have for the future. Now we're going to dive into our story. My name is Josh, and I'm a survivor of brain cancer.
My name is Taha, and I suffered a career-ending sports injury.
And my name is Johar. I'm a son of a critical care unit physician. So what did the three co-founders have in common? Our life-changing experiences that you just heard about gave us a small glimpse into the daily heroic efforts of employees across the nation. This inspired us to do something about it after we learned that they are underappreciated and overlooked. This inspired us to do something to take care of those who dedicate their whole career to take care of us. So we formed the following mission for Astra Wellbeing. Our mission is to foster a culture where all hospitality workers, no matter their role or sector, feel appreciated, recognized, and motivated every single day. In a time with record high burnout rates and attrition rates, we hope that our platform can make even the smallest difference in one's life, one text message at a time. Taha will now go into our problem.
So, what is the problem we are trying to solve? The US is amid a very serious employee burnout crisis, resulting in an alarming negative strain on employees' well-being, ultimately causing employees to leave their jobs. Here are some data and facts we have collected.
The US declared employee burnout as the next crisis. There's a projected shortage of 140,000 physicians by 2033. 66% of nurses have considered resigning in the past year alone. This has caused management to be under fire, employee productivity at all-time lows, and patients unable to receive proper care. So, in the words of the National Academy of Medicine, our nation desperately needs recognition programs to effectively address employee burnout and well-being.
And so, how does this all relate to hospitality? As we have learned, employee burnout and well-being is a problem that is affecting not just frontline healthcare workers, but those employees in the hospitality industry as well. If you follow with me on the funnel on the left, within both industries, the lack of recognition, appreciation, and respect are among the top 5 causes of burnout in both the hospitality and healthcare industries. This ultimately leads to employee attrition, where only 55% of hospitality workers reported a desire to remain in the industry over the next 5 years. And what does this ultimately do? Create a diminished level of care. At the bottom line of this all, the quality of human interaction is what ultimately makes the difference between good service and exceptional service for patients, tourists, and customers alike, which is not possible without the well-being of the employees being prioritized from the top down and everywhere in between.
So now that you've heard about the problem, this is what we've done as a solution. So what is Astra Wellbeing? Astra Wellbeing is an innovative SMS-based employee recognition platform for hospitality employees that currently does the following. First, our platform sends daily tailored messages of appreciation and recognition directly to employees' cell phones. These can include quotes and multimedia messages such as videos, song links, or news clips. Next, within our platform, employees can send their own, in addition to the daily messages, their own preset or custom message to any employee across any department at any time. Third, we have built a patient/tourist employee network effect, meaning that patients, tourists, or anyone from the general public can go onto our website and scan a QR code where they can leave their own message, and this will get sent as a future daily message to employees once approved by our team. And last, we have built in real-time data collection so that we're constantly tracking every message sent, the content, the time, the date, so that we can further use these data to optimize our platform. This is an example of what our platform looks like live, if let's say it was released at the Marriott. It starts with a daily message. This is what every employee would get. At the bottom, there's a link, and once you press it, it opens up this form. This form, the employee can type in a colleague name. They can choose either a preset or custom message, they can choose to be anonymous or not. And once they press send, the message gets sent instantly in real time to whoever they input. Now taking a look at our competitors. Our key competitors are Nectar, Bonusly, Headspace, and Calm, all of which are similar wellness applications. However, as you can see in the first two rows, all of them require an account or an app or a download in order to use them. We've recognized this as a pain point in our customers because of the time it takes to do this and the steps. So we've designed everything through our innovative API technology through text messages. So there's nothing you have to download, everything is straight to your phone through texts. As you can see in the bottom three rows, we also allow our users to receive daily messages, send preset messages, and send custom messages, which our competitors do one or two of, but not all three of. Continuing with our value proposition, what really makes us unique is the network effect we spark. This is an example of real employees using our platform, and as you can see in the circles, people are typing custom messages to other employees while being anonymous or not, and you can see that people are sending them at 4 a.m., 2 a.m., 2:55 a.m. So what this is doing is creating value on our behalf, because every message that's sent further sparks other people to send further messages, all creating value and spreading this network effect. So now that you've heard about what we do, Taha will go into our market.
Our overall umbrella target market is both the hospitality and healthcare industry, with the combined value of the two industries being $4.2 trillion. At this current stage, we have chosen to start our focus on a niche subset within this umbrella target market, and that is community hospitals, as the employees within these hospitals suffer the most severe burnout rates out of any employee in any industry, thus making our platform more likely to be adopted. Diving deeper into our community hospitals, there are over 5,000 US community hospitals, and they comprise 84% of all the hospitals in the United States, with over 5 million people employed. We believe that if we can develop the proof of concept in this industry, we can then expand to other sectors within hospitality that are in need of our platform. So now that you have heard our starting target market, this is how we have worked to validate it over the past 6 months. We started by conducting market research, including interviewing over 125 healthcare employees and attending burnout conferences hosted across the nation. We fast forward a couple of months, and in October of 2022, we had the opportunity of launching a 28-day pilot session of our platform to over 400 employees at the Boston Medical Center. This pilot included 2 texts a day for 5 days a week.
Thanks, Taha. So here's some results. As you can see in the survey results, 72% of respondents agree that they would want the BMC to adopt the platform full-time. 69% of people would recommend this platform to a colleague, and in just the 28 days that we rolled this pilot out, there was a 5% change decrease in the question, I would consider leaving the BMC within the next year. And I'm not going to read all these for time's sake, but just for a few testimonials, the first one says, we all sat down to read them together at work. The people who didn't have it wanted to get it. The second one says, when first being hired, I was very impressed something like this existed. And skipping down to the fourth one, the longer one, I've been a nurse for 35 plus years. COVID brought on so much negativity in our hospital. Using this platform put me in the mood I used to feel when I first became a nurse. And just a quick update as we go to our strategy. We've been working with the Build Lab, with the amazing help of the Build Lab, to do a few business operation updates as we prepare to scale, including forming an LLC entity, bank account, terms of service, privacy policy, a fully functioning website, which is live at astrawellbeing.com, and legality and data collection policies with the BU and MIT Startup Clinic. So what is our strategy to develop market strategies? Our go-to-market strategy is 4 steps. First, direct marketing, so utilizing connections and advocates to gain different hospital and hospitality outlets. Next is guerrilla marketing, where we've planned several events to gain awareness to our platform. Third is a platform pilot, as mentioned with what was successfully done with the Boston Medical Center. And fourth is to use the post-pilot data to negotiate direct sales and eventually land a full-time contract. As you can see in the picture, these are all companies that we've already had meetings with in our platform and our outlets to try to spread awareness to it. So as we conclude, we want to highlight 4 of our next goals that we're looking to prioritize. Starting with on the top right, our first step is to further our hospital negotiations and implementations to land more full-time clients. Following the graph, eventually we want to achieve majority Massachusetts market share before then expanding and differentiating our platform to go into the hotel and motel industry. Finally, we want to use the revenue we gain as well as other funding opportunities to develop an AI algorithm for tailoring text messages to take the work off of our employees and us, as well as create something that we can patent as IP. So as our presentation comes to a conclusion, we want to say that the opportunity to be part of this competition is one that we do not take lightly, and we are very grateful to be here. At Astra Wellbeing, we believe the time to help those who have spent their careers helping us is now. We thank you for today, and we hope you join us in our mission of creating a better tomorrow for all healthcare and hospitality employees, one text message at a time. Thank you.